Divorce is probably one of the hardest things a person can encounter in her life. And it's made complicated by domestic violence. I always wanted to be a lawyer, and I saw all of the legal shows on TV from Perry Mason to LA Law. What really drove me about those shows and watching them as a girl is how lawyers helped people when they were in crisis. I saw women, not necessarily women of color, but I saw women in powerful positions advocating and representing clients, and I thought I could do that. I have a special place in my heart for women who are leaving abusive relationships because I have seen women in my circle of influence, friends as well as family members, go through violent relationships, and I see firsthand how hard it is to leave those relationships, to leave with dignity, and to leave safely. I had a client who was referred by Lakeshore Legal Aid. This was a young mother with 2 small children. There had been a history of domestic violence in the relationship, and she feared for her safety and for that of her children. And so I decided that would be the case, that I would accept. She really needed an advocate. Everything was a battle between 2 young people who didn't have a lot of assets. They were fighting about these 2 small children. And I could see that if she didn't have me, if she didn't have an advocate in me, that she probably would have continued to struggle. So the result was she ended up with custody of her children, which was one of our case objectives. For me, it's a small give as a lawyer, as a woman lawyer, to be able to help another woman leave a relationship that places her as well as her children at risk of harm. In a society where we have as much wealth as we do, it's just unacceptable for a single person who needs a lawyer but can't afford one to have to do without. Because what these cases don't pay in money, it pays huge dividends in terms of the ability we have to make a difference in somebody's life. The best thing that we can do in life is be of service to others. I would say don't let perceived lack of expertise lead a colleague to decline pro bono service. And there's nothing more gratifying than to get a call from a client, even a client who's not paid a dime for our services, but to get that call that says, "Thank you. I would not have gotten through this without your help."